A great party space doesn't just look nice, it makes your job easier. I'm Julia. I'm the mama and also a grandmother.
And I'm Jocelyn, her oldest daughter and also a mommy.
Today we're going to be talking about some more points to consider that are high on your list if you need to rent a party space. So, Jocelyn?
Well, first thing on the list today in our part 2 video is heating and air conditioning. Is the space cool enough for your guests, especially in the summer? Is it going to be warm enough for your guests, especially in the winter? And does the facility even have heating and air conditioning?
That works.
That works, yes, and works well. So
and you need to think about things like, is there a maintenance person on call ready to come do something if you had a
heating and air
incident?
situation.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so besides that, we should consider location and parking.
That's right.
Is it easy to find? If it's out in the boonies, that's not very nice for your guests.
It's also probably smart to put in the address into Google Maps or whatever you're going to be using,
exactly.
your guests are going to be using to find the location.
Drive it yourself before you say, yes, we're going to take this space.
And make sure you actually wind up at the correct location.
Because sometimes it's not there. And it needs to, the location and the parking. When we were looking for your wedding, not that this is just for weddings, but when we were looking for your wedding, we saw a very beautiful place. But
lovely.
What nixed it?
Well, right up by the front, by the door, it was okay. It was flat. But then the parking was like on a mountainside and it was gravel. And we were thinking about, wedding, people are going to be in their heels or their, men's dress shoes, don't have much tread on the bottom usually.
Or the persons who don't walk as well, maybe due to age or whatever.
Right. And I had a lot of elderly guests on both my side and my husband's side that were going to be at the wedding. And even
So
a
it
couple
was
wheelchair users.
Can't
so it was
take
like,
this place.
yeah, this is not going to work for our guest list.
No matter how pretty or how perfect
or how in budget.
Yeah, or how in budget. So both the location and the parking are kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
So the flow of the space.
Flow of the space. That would be taking into consideration the tables and chairs, like people being able to move from the tables and chairs to the food and where you're putting that, and is it a good flow, along a buffet or a counter, or how you're doing the food. And then also the location of if there's a dance floor or a space for games and activities, or if it's kids party crafts or things like that. Can they easily flow from one activity or one space to the other without, bumping into somebody going by the dance floor with their
if I have a plate of food and I got my drink, I don't want you doing the boogie woogie and knocking my food down, because that means then the host has to run over and clean it up so people don't slip on it and that kind of thing. And it just needs to be also flowing for conversation, flowing for the activity that's the main activity, things like that. There needs to be some thought put into that.
That's for
so
sure.
When I go into a space, because of that, I like to take my time to videotape the room, to take pictures of the room, and to rough draw the room, and then put some thought into, if we were going to use this space, where would we put things, and why would this be important?
And do they allow you to move the tables and chairs around?
Yeah.
If they have them, which is our next point.
Or are they too heavy for you and your BFF to shove around?
Yeah, some of those tables get really heavy.
They do.
Or if there's furniture pieces in the room, can you scoot them over, things like that?
That's right. Or can you ask the manager to see that there's enough in this space and put this away? And does that work out for you?
And that ties into our next point, tables and chairs.
Tables and chairs.
Are they even provided?
Are they
even
provided?
Tablecloths, are they provided?
It's because I would personally, I would rather pay a little more if it's required to make sure that there's already tables and chairs there. It is no fun hefting chairs into a vehicle and unloading them or renting them. Oh, the cost is so much. You got to really think about that. Now, yes, you can do that.
Yeah. And you can bring your own tablecloths or things like that.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice when they're provided. And then the last thing we're talking about today is cleanup requirements. Do you have to clean the floors, take out the trash, things like that? And if that's something that you don't want to do,
there is a space here in town that does require, if you rent this, you have to clean it afterward.
And it's a nice space. It's good
decent.
price. Yeah, it's decent. It's got a decent
Budget
price.
friendly.
Yeah, budget friendly. Big space, big open area kids could play in for a party. But you do have to do the floors and take out the trash and things like that. Make sure the kitchen's tidy.
And I got to tell you, by the time that you've planned this thing, maybe cook some things, transported things, clean the area if it needed extra cleaning, and then you set everything up, and then you were happy and cheerful and ran the games or whatever, and then it's over. You don't necessarily feel like staying an extra half hour or longer to clean the space.
Yeah, that's
it's up to you.
Yeah.
Up to you.
So the right space can reduce your workload and make life so much easier for both you and more fun for your guests. So definitely something to keep in mind.
Yes, very much so.
Yes. So that we'll have more videos coming up on other topics related to finding the perfect space and things like that for parties. So
And then what to do.
So subscribe and follow for more hospitality from the heart.